Ladies and gentlemen, from the city of Baltimore, your host, Uncle Sheldon Coyote, and the Coyote Man from the Coyote Man Show.
Welcome to the Coyote Man Show. Welcome to the Coyote Man Show. You that call me.
The small change, the small change, the small change. Your Coyote Man, small change. Your Coyote Man, small change, small change. The small change, the small change, the small change. Your Coyote Man, small change. Your Coyote Man, small change, small change. The small change, the small change, the small change. Your Coyote Man, small change. Your Coyote Man, small change, small change. The small change, the small change, the small change.
This is Miss Vivi. Welcome to the Coyote Man Show's Small Change Court. Everyone here has been banned from the state of Maryland's legal system for a year due to improper behavior. Now, the judges and lawyers are practicing law here in the city, still trying to bring forth justice. The people that actually use the Coyote Man Show's Small Change Court are those that cannot afford regular court. Here at the Coyote Man Show's Small Change Court, the rules are different. However, the verdict still stands.
Small Change Court is about to be in session. Now, since the banning of Small Change Court from the Maryland court system, we'd like to take this time to thank Bishop Slick Willie Culpepper for allowing us to use his church for these proceedings. Now, he only asks that we play this organ right here every so often, make sure it's good for Sunday service. Now, much like all courts, we have rules and regulations. Rule number 1, no complaining. Now, for you young folk, I'm gonna keep this 100. I'm gonna put it like this. If your broke behind could afford to be in any other courtroom, you be there. I don't want to hear not nail complaint. We took your independence card, we took your checks, we took your food stamps, all that type of stuff. If you could afford to be somewhere else, you be there. Now, rule number 2. If you look to the rear of the court, there are 2 gentlemen there. Now, I use that term gentlemen loosely. They are here in case you decide not to pay your court fees or other judgments rendered to you by this courtroom. I advise you, these gentlemen are real. Their criminal records are real. And if you decide in any way, shape, or form to disrupt this courtroom, the ass whooping you receive will in fact be real. Now, all rules and procedures are enforced by rule number 2. Now, in case you did not notice, I do remind you, these gentlemen are ex-convicts. Well, they're current convicts. But I'm just telling you, just so you know, I'm keeping it 100 with you. Now, if y'all understand all the rules and regulations of this court and don't want the hell be out you, all right? Small Change Court about to be in session. The Honorable Kaisha Jenkins presiding.
You may be seated.
First case on the docket, case number 357, the state versus Mr. Lost Cause. Lost Cause.
Thank you, bailiff.
Welcome, Judge. Welcome.
Can you all introduce yourselves for the records, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm State's Attorney Ebony Softspot. Throw it in there.
Good morning, Mrs. Softspot.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm State Attorney Gennaro Berserk.
Good morning, Mrs. Berserk.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Attorney Bushy Coyote, and this is my client, Mr. Lost Cause.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Coyote and Mr. Lost Cause. Is the state ready to present their case?
Your Honor, what we have here today is a known killer whom this fine state has already prosecuted for his vicious acts of violence. He's here today wasting our time, trying and seeking to get life as opposed to death row. However, does his victim have the opportunity to be alive as opposed to dead? No. So why is he here subjecting us to this nonsense that doesn't deserve an inkling of our attention? Your Honor, we're here today to prove that this person in this whole case should be dismissed, and this gentleman should remain on death row as previously scheduled.
Attorney Coyote.
Yes, Your Honor. My client, Mr. Lost Cause, has not had a fair trial, nor has he had a fair life. His mother was a crackhead. His father was a pedophile. He recently suffers from high blood pressure, low blood pressure, no blood pressure, and being sympathetic to the tow truck driver who lost his life. Anybody that know him, he was a sorry son of a... Your Honor, I'm just saying that my client is here because he is black. And before this case is over, not only we will prove that he is innocent of all charges, we will prove that his key witness, the tow truck driver's wife, not only did my client did not kill the tow truck driver, his key witness is a big fat liar. Thank you, Your Honor.
Photographer, Scott Bay, photographer, Scott Bay, photographer, Scott Bay, photographer, photographer, Scott Bay, photographer, Scott Bay, photographer, photographer, Scott Bay, photographer, Scott Bay, photographer, Scott Bay, photographer, photographer, Scott Bay, photographer, Scott Bay, photographer, Scott Bay, photographer.
Don't go doing it yourself. You need Millennium Plumbing. Don't go doing it yourself. You need Millennium Plumbing. I need a plumber!
MillenniumPlumbingServices.com. That's 1-877-804-9092. Millennium Plumbing is a 24-hour operation. And remember, don't go doing it yourself. You need Millennium Plumbing.
Sponsored by POTU Films. If you need your event filmed or edited, call POTU Films. If you like to act or sing, call POTU Films. Need your business marketed? Call POTU Films. Aw, heck, if you need anything, just call POTU Films. That's the Coyoteman Show. You done crossed that line.
Hey caterers, don't let the name fool you. No event is too small, we do it all. Birthday parties, bridal showers, business meetings, holiday parties, wedding receptions, church events, dinner for two, office events, brunch, and dinner. Brunch All Day Caterers is a family-owned business with years' experience that guarantees excellent food, excellent service, and an excellent event. Let us cater your next event. Call now, 410-961-6802 for Linwood and Tanya McCrae. The Coyote Man loves us.
This is Miss Vivi. Now back to the Coyote Man Show.
You promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
I advise you, if you lie up in here, this gentleman, now I do use the term gentleman loosely, is trained to crush you like a grape at wine season.
Hello, dear. Would you consider your parents to be good parents?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen them since I was a baby, and I've been living with my grandma, but they look just like the ones in the pictures I've seen. Hi, Mama. Hi, Daddy.
So, you mean to tell me Mommy never combed your hair?
No.
Daddy never put you to bed with your little blankie?
No.
Mommy never cooked you a meal for school?
No.
Wow, isn't that a shame?
I assume your name is Lost Cause. I I sat and I listened to your testimony, and I noticed your eyes was blinking. It kept a blinking, and it was distracting. Why your eyes blink?
Because I have eye trouble.
You have eye trouble. You have problems seeing. You can't see in front of here sometimes. It's rough, ain't it? Well, maybe it's not the fact that your parents wasn't in the house. Maybe the fact that you can't see them. But you don't gotta answer that. We already know. And the other thing, Miss Lost Cause, when you were saying that you lived at your grandmama's house, you like to party?
Yeah.
You like to go out sometime?
Yes.
Sometimes maybe stay out a little bit later than curfew. Just a little bit, yeah. That's the reason why your dad gonna tell don't want to come home to your mama's house, isn't it true? It ain't the fact that you ain't see your parents with your blind tail when you can't see. And it ain't the fact that they didn't want you in the house, didn't want to care for your tail. It's the fact that you don't want to come home because you want to go to grandma's house when she going to be a little bit nicer to you, trifling behind. Isn't that true?
No.
Isn't that true?
Yes!
Your witness, counsel. Mr. Vinny Piano.
No. Vinny Luciano Keys.
Oh, okay, macaroni and cheese. For the sake of not getting shot, because I know how y'all do, I'm not going to get all in your business. But the court would like to know, did you advise my client to shoot in the head the tow truck driver who towed this car?
No. I only suggested that if it had happened to me, people start to disappear.
Yeah?
The tow truck company. He messed with his family, messed with his state of mind. He lost his job.
So, Mr. Vinny, did you pay Mr. Violentino, clever name, to kill those tow truck drivers?
No.
Yeah. And did you kill those tow truck drivers for merely towing your car?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah. Why are you here? Actually, what's your opinion on the matter, since you're such an expert, I'm sure?
You know, someone would have hurt me familia. They vanish.
Once again, you're insignificant. You're as important as a tiny little microscopic plankton floating around the grand Pacific Ocean. Yeah.
Do you know who I am?
Already forgot. Dismissed.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Now I advise you, you forget about what your family taught you. You lie up in here and you gonna feel over 400 years of oppression ass whooping.
Hillbilly, me says I won't like blacks.
Don't. No, I won't. Miss says I don't like blacks.
Me says I won't like blacks. You was the key witness that actually seen my client. Isn't that true?
Yes, I am.
And how did you know it was my client?
He was black. He had the pants hanging low, / gangbanger.
Gangbanger, huh? So let me ask you a couple of questions. Who do you think do the most killing in the world?
Blacks.
The most burglary in the world?
Blacks.
The most prostitution in the world.
Blacks.
Blacks, huh? So, you really making me sick with the tobacco.
Tobacco.
In the courtroom. So, if a crime happened right outside, right here,
yeah,
who would you think did it?
Blacks.
I mean, without no type of seeing them or nothing, you would think a black did it?
Blacks, yeah.
Oh, okay. No more questions.
It's statistical, not personal. Statistical. Scientific, even.
That's racist.
Photographer, Scott Bay. 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 Photographer, the world's greatest. Scott Bay, the world's greatest. Scott Bay.
Don't go doing it yourself. You need Millennium Plumbing. Don't go doing it yourself. You need Millennium Plumbing. I need a plumber!
MillenniumPlumbingServices.com. That's 1-877-804-9092. Millennium Plumbing is a 24-hour operation. And remember, don't go doing it yourself. You need Millennium Plumbing.
Sponsored by POTU Films. If you need your event filmed or edited, call POTU Films. If you like to act or sing, call POTU Films. Need your business marketed? Call POTU Films. Aw, heck, if you need anything, just call POTU Films. That's the Coyoteman Show. You done crossed that line.
Hey caterers, don't let the name fool you. No event is too small, we do it all. Birthday parties, bridal showers, business meetings, holiday parties, wedding receptions, church events, dinner for two, office events, brunch, and dinner. Brunch All Day Caterers is a family-owned business with years' experience that guarantees excellent food, excellent service, and an excellent event. Let us cater your next event. Call now, 410-961-6802 for Linwood and Tanya McCrae. The Coyote Man loves us.
This is Miss Vivi. Now back to the Coyote Man Show.
Miss, I won't like blacks, is it?
Don't. Mrs. I don't like blacks. Name's been in the family now since Confederacy tried to break away from the great states.
Well, at any rate, ma'am, what type of individual was your husband?
What, girl? What type of man is your husband? A gun-toting, pants-hanging low, rapper, knocking off convenience stores thug? Or maybe you don't even have a husband. Just 8 children on welfare with a whole bunch of baby daddies glittered all over the city like bling bling, huh?
Wow, how idiotic. I'll have you know, I graduated at the top of my class, ma'am. I have 2 businesses, and as for my husband, well, we are divorced, but he lives in one of my houses, he drives my Range Rover, and I pay him $1,500 a month in alimony. You gutter piece of trash.
Well, shoot, somebody call Ripley's whether you believe it or not.
Look here, you non-bathing, pissy panty wearing swamp trash.
Miss Southspot, you can't badger the witness.
Let me try another approach, ma'am. What exactly did you witness?
Well, I saw a black man in a black shirt, wearing black shorts, and black boxers actually sticking out of his shorts. He had on black sneakers, black socks. Shoot, he even had on black shoestrings to match his sneakers.
Was his eyes black? I mean, was his teeth and his tongue black too? I mean, is everything black to you, ma'am?
Well, no.
I'm not black. You know, just shut up. You're absurd. You know what? I can't even deal with you. You're up here spitting tobacco, reeking your breath. Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Not like me, you!
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
I'd advise you not to lie in here, or else the gentleman behind you will crack your head like a coconut in Honolulu.
Yes, sir. So, you're a character witness for Mr. Lost Cause?
Yes, I am.
But yet, you're in jail for murder, burglary, kidnapping, and prostitution yourself.
I object, Your Honor. Mrs. Lost Cause is not on trial here. Miss Saltspot.
Sustained counsel. Mrs. Saltspot, where are you going with this?
Your Honor, the character witness is a felon, and obviously a bit, shall we say, schizophrenic. Need I say anything more?
Miss Lost Cause, the state's trying to act like your husband is just a terrible person. But I know it's another side to him that I don't know and the judge don't know. Do you feel that your husband is a good man?
Yes, and whatever he got to do to take care of his family, that's what he gon' do.
That's what he gonna do. So to me, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it sounds like a caregiver to me. It sounds like a man that's in love with his family, a man that would do anything to make sure his family is okay, and the state is trying to make him like he's other than that. Am I true? Am I right?
Yeah, and if he gotta hit somebody over the head to make sure we got what we need, that's what he gon' do.
Oh, okay, that's enough.
And if he gotta bust a window open to, try to make us safe, that's what he gon' do.
Okay, that's
and
enough.
if he gotta bust an old lady in the head and drag her down the stairs.
You cannot put your hands on a witness in my courtroom!
I said it's enough. You ain't gonna keep talking and talking.
Yes, Your Honor. On June 12, 2009, Mr. Lost Cause killed Mr. Eugene I Don't Like Blacks for simply towing his car. Now, it appears Mr. I Don't Like Blacks was born and raised in a racist swamp of trailer park trash, yet he didn't exactly deserve to be murdered. Now his wife, Mrs. I Don't Like Blacks, sweaty or stinky or not, has testified that she saw Mr. Lost Cause kill her husband. The facts of this trial have not changed. This is an open and shut case of murder. Therefore, I propose that the verdict should not change either. And let's face it, the world is just better off without some people. Thank you, Your Honor. True.
Your Honor, it's nothing that I could say to make Mr. Lost Cause look any better than he looks now. So I choose to switch my representation of him to another formula. Your Honor, not only does it cost the state a lot of money to try a case like this, the money it would go into using the gas chamber on this man is not worth spending on a sorry human being like this. He's trifling, Your Honor. I could admit after listening to the testimonies, he's not worth electricity, he's not worth gas, he's not worth the pubic in a rhino's ass, Your Honor. And I think we could find better uses of the taxpayer money than to try to kill Mr. Lost Cause. Thank you, Your Honor. Listen, before she reads your sentence, you done ran out of money. My time, I looked on my clock, My time is short, so you gonna have to sign your house over.
Hold up. I thought I paid you after the receipt.
No, just go ahead and sign your house over.
Alright.
Sign your name right there. That's good, that is good. Check off this thing that your wife don't get it. Okay, that's just in case something will happen to you in prison before you get out.
But I should be straight, right?
Your Honor, you can go ahead and read him his sentence.
First of all, I do believe that Mr. Lost Cause is responsible for Mr. I Don't Like Black's death. And even though the life we lost, racist or not, Mr. I Don't Like Blacks was still a human being. Now, I'm not gonna change the prior ruling of death, but the problem we're facing, Mr. Coyote and Mr. Lost Cause, is that you tried this case in small change court. And the state is paying like $90,000 a year to keep prisoners in this correctional system. And we just can't afford that. So I'm gonna have to change your execution date. Now there is some good news. And the good news is you don't have to go in the gas chamber, nor the electric chair. You don't even have to worry about lethal injection. Like Mr. Coyote said, small change court can't pay for those kind of executions. But the bad news is you could have to die August the 11th, 2011 at 5 p.m. And today is August the 11th, 2011, and it is now 4:50. It's 5 o'clock.
Welcome to the Coyoteman Show. You know that
Small change, just small change, just small change. Your Coyoteman, small change. Your Coyoteman, small change, small change, just small change, just small change, just small change. Your Coyoteman, small change. Your Coyoteman, small change, small change. Small change.